Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, Keek on the mic. People, this the intro.
Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Well, the Chicago Bears, I don't even know how to put this. The Chicago Bears got their ass whooped, and there's no way to go past this. The Green Bay Packers came to play as they dropped the game to the Packers by a score of 38-20. Let's go over some stats real quick of this game. Justin Fields is 24 for 37, 216 yards, one passing touchdown interception. He also had 9 carries for 59 yards. Obviously, a bright spot of this game was Roschon Johnson. The guy looked explosive. And as expected, we kind of had an idea that Roschon Johnson would possibly take the reins of the running back one role for the Chicago Bears offense. I think he will get more touches as we progress through the season. Looking at the receiving stats, Darnell Mooney obviously was Justin Fields' top guy, 4 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown reception. Cole Kmet had 5 for 44. Herbert had 3 for 37. Obviously, the biggest storyline is DJ Moore only had 2 targets, 2 catches for 25 yards earlier in the game. I just want to give huge kudos and props, not only to the Green Bay Packers, as much as it hurts to say this, as much as it hurts to lose to the Green Bay Packers. I want to give them a whole bunch of props. I think there was a lot of pressure, not only on Jordan Love, but the Green Bay Packers coming in this game without Aaron Rodgers. And to come in here and to play the way they did, they just made more plays than the Chicago Bears. But moving on to the Chicago Bears side of things, it's definitely okay to be frustrated and a little bit discouraged about the performance that we saw on the field by not only the Chicago Bears offense, but the Chicago Bears defense as well. Leading up to this game, everyone had excitement around Justin Fields. Everyone had excitement around the Chicago Bears defense. Ryan Poles did a whole lot of upgrades to the Chicago Bears football team, and it did not translate to the football field today at Soldier Field. The result was that they got their ass whooped, and it's okay. You know, week 1 to me is always the biggest liar, but at this point, like I mentioned, the Green Bay Packers made more plays than the Chicago Bears. So now it's back to the drawing board, not only for Luke Getsy, Justin Fields, and the Chicago Bears offense, but definitely the defense as well. A couple of things that kind of frustrated me about this game was the play calling from Luke Getsy. Obviously, before I go into that, the Chicago Bears offensive line is still very much a liability. When you single out offensive linemen in today's game, you based off their performance, Braxton Jones had a rough day. I believe he had 2 false starts, 2 holding penalties. The dude just did not look as we expected him to be. Going into this matchup. But the offensive line is still very much a liability. We definitely missed Tevin Jenkins in terms of the running game. We weren't able to get the rushing attack going against a very stout Green Bay Packers defensive line. And another thing by Luke Getsy, going back to him, the play calling to me was pretty miserable. I feel like there was too many wide receiver screens called. I understand that he was trying to mix things up in terms of, since the running game wasn't progressing for Justin Fields and Chicago Bears offense, he's trying to figure out ways to kind of expose this Green Bay Packers defense, but it just wasn't working. So once it's not working, you have to figure out other ways to attack certain defenses, and he was unable to do so. And it gets frustrating because at some point you have to be able to trust quarterback Justin Fields to make some throws. And it seems by how he's calling plays is that either he doesn't trust Justin Fields at quarterback, or he knows that this offensive line is still very much a liability. So once again, it's back to the drawing board for Matt Eberflus and the Chicago Bears football team. But a loss is a loss. The Bears drop to 0-1, and now we head to Tampa Bay to take on a Buccaneers team that just put up a solid performance against the Minnesota Vikings. So hopefully we can correct our mistakes, learn from this, move on, and get better as a team. But as always, Bears fans, make sure you keep hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Keek on the Mic with every single Bears fan you know. But other than that, for all new Bears podcasts right here on Keek on the Mic. Thanks, guys, and as always, bear down.
You've been listening to Keek on the Mic, a podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Thanks, guys, and bear down.